All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Voice test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Voice test, voice test. Okay. Yes. All right. Let me just remove these all things. Whatever I'm just having right now. Okay. Sound just clear. Everything just clear right now. Let me just do a little brightness. Okay. All right. So let's just break it down where we just like heading towards right now. So daily time frame. So let's just start with the daily time frame. The previous daily candle just closed bearish and it just rejected from the rejection on the left hand side and also closed below the previous candle low. So let's just take the highest of this previous daily and at the same time I'm just going to take the low of the previous daily time frame. So let's just go from daily to H4. PUBG Mobile, what the hell you are doing? You just need to be removed from here. Okay. All right, so H4 just like we're just having like a support here, and at the same time we're just having like a resistance on the upside. I just need to go through from H4 to H1 to see more better picture, I would say. So this is the resistance we're just having on the left hand side, and this is the support we are having on H1 time frame. Let's just go towards like 30-minute time frame. So 30-minute, wow, I think so. If we just break below this area, it's just like not a tradable range. Again, no, no, no. Sells only make sense if we just like, actually, you know what? Sells actually is just like not comfortable, I would say. If I just wanted to take a sell, there should be like a lot of volume to go through these all rejection. So this is a perfect time to set some bias actually. Do you know what is the meaning of bias? So I think so. This is the best resistance we are having on the left hand side. And why I'm just taking this one resistance, because if you just look at this one, right after this resistance we're just going to be hit another one. So that's why I was just like thinking about to take this resistance, and once the candle just break above this resistance, then it will be also somehow breaking above the previous daily high. So if it's just going to be break above the previous daily high with the opening of some kind of session, there's a very high probability above this area we have a 50 pip range on the left hand side. So I think so this makes sense. This totally makes sense. Or I'm just gonna take, let me just see this on a M15 time frame. Might be just this week just having some kind of support in it. Let me just see this one. Okay, perfect. Look at this one, just having like a support here. This is the current support I'm just taking right now. But you know what, right now the way it is just like showing some kind of structure, I'm not interested in cells. For cells I just need to look for a lot of volume to go through these all rejections on the left hand side. Makes sense. So buys are actually more comfortable for me actually. So yeah, so now we just like got a proper plan with us. The previous 30-minute bearish candle was fake out, sir. Which one? This one is just not like a fake out. It's just like doing some kind of consolidation. Look at this one. If as it just like break broke below this consolidation area, you had like a very beautiful range here. So just like fill the range and now just retrace from the rejection on the left hand side. It's just not kind of fake out structure. It's a normal market how it just like moving. So might be I think so with the opening of London, might be with the volume, if we just like saw some kind of strong volume in the market, then might be I will go from the range as well. But it depends. It depends how what kind of structure I'm just going to be faced there. So then we'll take a chance. So this is the range we're just having right now with us. Let me just see, this one is just like a more than 120 pip range. So we just need to look at if we just create some kind of resistance here, with some kind of long rejection or some kind of a structure here, so we can give a trade a chance, because 50-minute time frame and 30-minute time frame will can give us like a clean traffic on the left hand side. So yeah, that is also like a another probability we can have with us. So for that we just need some kind of confirmation. Already had a plan. If we just wanted to take a sell, if I actually not we if I just actually wanted to take a sell, I would like to see some kind of structure should be formed on a resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance for the sells. And for buys, if it just break and close above this area, so I would like to go with the buys. That also makes sense. Okay, here we go. Already we have a plan. Now we just need to wait for the things to be appear on the chart. That's all we can do. Okay, what about buy, sir? Current candle uh, here. Actually, I'm just not comfortable how the way it's just like moving. Even it just like makes sense the market just rejecting from this area, and like this candle like close above the consolidation on the left hand side. But if I'm just like if there's just like a volume wide just like moving in a slowly mode, and right after this rejection, like if you just like execute it somewhere here, there's just like another resistance, and right after there's just like another resistance. So that's why I just like stop myself for the execution. But if there's just like a lot of volume I just saw on the chart, then there's a probability I can give my trade a chance within the range. So now actually there's just like also 20 minutes left for the opening of London session. So we'll see. It would be better if I just like break above this resistance area. So then I knew that is just gonna be break above the previous daily high. So by depending on all time frames, like making the combination between or among these all time frames daily, H4, H4 also like doing consolidation, H1, look at this one, M30 and M15. So yeah, just need to wait here. Okay, sir, I took a buy when break resistance only depending on volume we can break through that rejection on basis. I took buy. That's actually good for you. If you just like having a plan to execute somehow like this, then just stick with the plan. And definitely you must have the another plan with you if it just never worked out, how you just need to manage the risk. So yeah, this is the thing we just like mostly do. We just work with the probability as a retail trader. So once everything just on a line as we just wanted to see, then we will just execute. And if it just never show some kind of volume there, so what we can do, let's just see this one. You know what, look at the way how this candle just moving. It's just like showing volume, but they're just like 3 minutes left for the opening, 3 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. And look at this 50-minute candle, this 30-minute, and look at this 50-minute candle. 1 2 3 4, this candles just already moved like 112 pips. Okay, you know what, the previous 30-minute bearish candle was fake. Oh, no, I just already cleared that one. Grab 10 pips. SL was under current candle. Wow, it's just breaking above the high. You know what, I just wanted to execute somewhere here, but there's just like 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. So I will just wait at least like 50-minute candle to close above this resistance area. So then we'll see. Or if I just like miss this move, then I just can't do anything about it. And I think I'm just gonna miss this one. Wow, look at the volume in the last few minutes, like when there's just like 2 minutes left for the closure of candle, it's just like shoot up, move like 50 pips. Wow, just 1.5 minute left for the 50-minute candle to close. I just wanted to see at least a 50-minute candle should have to be close above this resistance area. So then we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. Okay, someone just secured 35 pips. Mohammed bin Taimur, congratulations, buddy. Is not it moved a lot? Yeah, I just already moved a lot, but I'm just looking at this 50-minute time frame, how it's just going to be close. So there's just like 1 minute left for the candle to close. So we'll see, because if I just wanted to execute somewhere here, I just need to depend on the volume. I totally need to depend on the volume. Now if you just look at daily time frame, daily just break above the previous candle high is just a kind of impulse entry. But on a smaller time frame, I just need at least like a confirmation candle. Like I just need like a 50-minute candle should have to be close above this resistance. So if this candle just close above the resistance area, then I will see if I can give my trade a chance, but it could be a risky one. So if the candle just create a wick and break above the high, I knew that it's just like a risky one, so I'm just gonna place my stop loss within the range or below the current candle low. This is what I can do if I just need to go with the volume by depending on the volume. But look at the rejection, how just rejecting. So if you just like close within the range, we'll see. Few seconds left, just like few seconds left. It just moved a load actually, you know what, it just moved a load. Very risky trade. Go 25 pips with 80% small runner. Wow, very nicely done. So it just close above the resistance area. Now the current candle, if it just create a wick and break above the high, so I would like to give my trade a chance. It could be very risky, so I'm just gonna place my stop loss below the current candle low. I'm just not gonna place my stop loss somewhere here just like way bigger than my expectation, so I'm just not gonna take this one. So I will just gonna place my stop loss within the range or below the current candle. So by depending on the volume, if it just break above the previous candle high, it also means we just breaking above the previous daily candle high as well. So by depending on the volume, it could be continuously pushing upside. And the second opinion, I would say, if it just like come down, create some kind of support, give you some kind of confirmation, then there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. 40 plus pips, go 25. Wow, long wick could be amazing. We'll see. We'll see now. Yeah, just like a first minute of 50-minute time frame. Yeah, it could be very risky one. But how much stop loss I'm just gonna get? Wow, it's still like a bigger stop loss. So as I just knew that I'm just gonna depending on the volume, because market just already moved a lot. But depending on the volume, it's just if I just wanted to execute somewhere here by placing stop loss below the current candle, it's just like a very risky one. So I just need to lower the lot size and will execute if this current candle break above the high of the previous candle by placing the stop loss below the. It's a very risky one, because in this situation where market just already moved a lot, you know why I just wanted to execute just depending on the previous daily time frame, because this is the level where the daily just like broke above the previous daily candle high. So just wanted to see some kind of breakout here. So as I'm just repeating it again, it's kind of risky one, so that's why I just lowered the lot size, because it just already moved a lot. I feel like now I am out of this because it's already moved out. Yes, exactly. So by depending on volume actually, I'm just continuously saying this word. By depending on the volume, the daily candle breaking above the previous daily candle high. If you just look at this one, it just broke above the previous daily candle high. So if it just break above its own high, or 15-minute break above the previous candle high, I'm just gonna give my trade a chance by depending on the volume. Look at the size of this candle. Okay, could be risky one. Here we go again, just depending on the volume, because of by depending on daily time frame, this daily. Now there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low, and as I just knew that I'm just going to be attempt some kind of like lower probability setup, a risky one, so I just lower the load size, because just depending on the daily time frame, the higher time frame just like having more stronger than the lower time frame, but lower time frame just give us the confirmation what can be happen on the higher time frame. So yeah, that's why I just lower the load size and execute it here by placing stop loss below the current candle. Okay, you know what, how I can do manage the risk, even I'm just using like a lower load size. If it just like come back into the range, I'm just gonna close my 50% position. Even I'm just using like a smaller lot size doesn't mean I'm just not gonna manage the risk. It will be there. I'm not going to be execute, that will be perfect. So yeah, I just knew that it's like a very risky one. I continuously saying depending on the volume, that's why I just like using the lower lot size because it's a risky one setup. But I'm just like looking at daily time frame. Daily broke above the previous daily high. So yeah, this is something why I just execute. And still, even if I just like execute with a smaller lot size, I also ready to manage the risk. If it just like come back into the range, I'm gonna close 50% position. If it just break its own low, I'm just gonna close everything. Let's see. You know, if it's like a normal market, I just never gonna execute somewhere here. To be honest, I will wait for some retracement, for some support to be formed, and then I will just gonna execute. But again, I'm just like continuously telling you that this daily breakup of the previous daily high. So it's like a Thursday. I'm expecting volume. So let's see if it just never worked out. So just need to manage the risk. Okay, where the volume just gone? Suddenly it just like dropped the volume. Let's see. Come on. I executed on this trade, but depending on daily candle, daily time frame. H4 breaking above these rejections. Daily broke above the previous candle high. M15 just broke above the previous candle high. The previous M15 showing volume, but if it just like come back into the range, I'm just gonna close my 50% position there and then leave the rest. You know what, I'm expecting something like as it just break above the previous daily candle high. So if it just like continuously pushing upside, then with the opening of London, it will be give us some kind of a strong spike to the upside. So let's see. Let's just see this one. M5 just close with a small bullish candle, and if it just break above the high, it could be some kind of impulse entry in a trend. So we'll see. Just want this candle to break above the high. Okay, it just broke. Is it? Come on, show me some guts, some volume there. There's just like 7 minutes left for the candle to close. Just 7 minutes left for the candle to close. Wow, someone just secured 50 pips. Wow, look at this one. Just like struggling right now. Standing at a very crucial stage because market just already moved a lot. So depending on the volume, depending on the high time frame, I did execute. Risky impulse after 140 pips. Yeah, very risky one. That's why I just load the losses by depending on high time frames. Let's see. Let's see. I'm also ready to manage the risk because I just knew that something I'm attempting, which is just like depending on the volume actually. So yeah, this is something I'm just looking for. Come on, where is the volume? Risky, yes, Mr. Prem Patel is totally risky one. Let's see. Let's just wait and watch where the volume is just gone right now. Come on. This candle should have to be break above the high of the previous. So with the opening of London, I would like to see some kind of spike to the upside. Let's see. Okay, just looking at this one. Come on, just show me some guts. I know I attempting some kind of risky trade, but sometime we just need to depend on the volume. Sometime just needed to depend on the volume. Look at this one. Why minute just close with a small body? Okay, you know what? Now if it just like come down or break its opening price, I'm just gonna close my 50% position. So just break above the high now. Let's see if we could continuously pushing upside, and with the opening of NY, can we see some kind of great movement there? Let's see. Wait and watch. Just like pushing upside now by depending 10 pips, 12 pips, you guys can secure at least like 50% position there. I'm just like already in profit, so I'm just like looking at this one how it's just going to be react. So at 15 pips you guys should have to be close like 50% position there. Is kind of risky trade because it just like already moved. I like totally depending on daily time frame. Let's see. 10 pips. Can I give a spike? Can I get a spike? Come on. Come on. Come on, show me some guts. Can I get a spike so I can close at least 50% position and bring my stop loss at break even? This is something I'm planning in my mind. This is my thought process right now. 12 pips. So just give me some spike. Now you know what, I'm just like bringing my stop loss here. Just like 13 pips. Because if it just flipped and break its opening price, it could be continuously pushing to a downside. So I'm just waiting. Just like depending on the volume. Someone just secured like 70 pips. Ali Shokat, congratulations, buddy. How do you know when to totally depend on volume? Usually volume fades after moving 100 pips like the price you entered. Yeah, but it's just like I'm just depending on the daily time frame as well. I just like already explained this one. Let me just see daily. Yeah, H4. We have a wick on the left hand side. M30, M15. I think it's just like a tighter stop loss. This makes sense. 20 pips at least. Come on, show me some volume, and then just like shoot up to the upside. There's just like 3 minutes left, you know. There is just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. Just like 3 minutes. These 3 minutes can give us some kind of direction. With the opening of London, might be I'm just gonna get some kind of strong spike there. Do you know what, I'm just holding this trade, already standing in profit, so I'm just wanted to hold on to this trade by depending on higher time frame, by depending on volume. So expecting it could be continuously pushing upside with the opening of London. If it just like never worked out, I knew that it's just risky ones, but I'm just like continuously making planning how I can manage the risk. Right now I'm just having more focus on managing the risk actually. Like I'm just having more focus on managing the risk because I just knew that I'm just attempting something risky one and totally depending on the volume, depending on the higher time frames. This one. So 1 minute left. There's just like 1 minute left. You know what, I just wanted to close at least like 50% position so I can make my trade a free trade. So yeah, just 1 minute left, few seconds left. There is just like few seconds left with the opening of London. I'm expecting it to continuously pushing upside. 16 pip. You guys, if you just like in a trade with me, 12 pips, close 50%, 90%. So just like secure something, it's a risky one. Totally depending on the volume and on the higher time frames. So with the opening of London, no one knows that we could get a spike to the upside or we're just going to be get spike to the downside. So be cautious about that one. So secure at least like 50% right now. 10, 12 pips. Okay, okay, all right. So 50, I think so. Now I should close 50% position. You know what? Why I just like close 50% position? Because the candle just closed with no upper wick. It's a kind of 50-50% probability. But still, if there's just like a 50-50% probability, there's just like another 50% probability, like it's just showing volume because it's the opening of London. So that's why I just like secure 50% position and leave the rest. So now I think so if I just lose something, I'm not gonna lose big amount here, just gonna lose like $4, just like 5 pips. Before that I'm just gonna lose $30, like 30 pips. Now I'm just gonna lose like just a 5 pips. It's just like a 5 pip stop loss because I just do manage the risk. I knew I'm just like attempting something like a risky one because market just moved a lot, but by depending on the volume, by depending on the higher time frame, that's why I just give my trade a chance here. Yeah, just secure 50% because the candle just do not have a upper wick. So I'm just like, that's why I just like secure 50%. Just wanted to hold on to with this trade. Let's see. Risky one. Someone just secured 30 pips. Very nice, Prince. Very nice. You just secured 30 pips. I'm waiting for the retracement. That will be perfect idea. Now the candle just closed with no upper wick. But again, by depending on the volume, I'm expecting it could be create a wick, and if it just break above its again open high, it's high, very high probability it will continuously pushing upside. And that's why just like secure 50% because market already moved a lot and this candle just closed with no upper wick. That's why just like quickly close 50% position and leave the rest. Now I'm just not gonna lose anything, like it's just kind of 5 pip stop loss. And by depending on the volume, I'm expecting it could continuously pushing upside, but if it just never worked out, if it just come down, hit my stop loss, it is whatever it is, then I will be out. Then I will wait for the candle to create some kind of structure, and then we'll give my trade another chance. This month is good, no loss yet. That's just like a good thing actually. So let's see. Still daily breaking above the previous daily high. H4 breaking above all the rejections on the left hand side. H1 breaking up, broke above this area. M30 create a wick. Now if it just break above its own high, it could be continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Okay, breaking above the high. All right, amazing clean range above 33.94. 33.94. Let's see buddy. Right now this trade totally depending on the volume. Is London Open is the next 5 minute or okay? What a kind of question. How to boost confidence? How to boost confidence? Just execute. If you're just getting scared, just lower the lot size. That will build your confidence. Can we take buy if candle break its own high right now? No way. I am just already executed on something which just like already moved a lot by depending on the higher time frame. Totally in this situation I like executed by depending on the higher time frame and by depending on the volume. Mostly, you know what, if it's just like a normal market, I just never ever execute in this situation where market just already moved more than 150 pips. I just never ever try to execute in this situation. I will wait for some kind of retracement, like let it to come down, create some kind of support, give me some kind of confirmation, then I will give my trade a chance to continuously going to the upside. This is something I 90% do with myself. But right now, why I just executed by depending on the volume and also depending on the high time frame, as this daily candle just break above the previous daily candle high, impulse entry in a trend right now, and I expecting volume to continuously pushing it to the upside. But now if you just like lose this trade, I'm just not gonna lose anything. I already secured 50% position. Why? Because the candle just do not have a upper wick. The previous candle just don't have a upper wick. Look at this one. I just closed my 50% right here when the candle just closed with no upper wick. So I just need to have all the things in my mind. If I'm just attempting something which is just like risky one, I can lower the lot size, I can depending on the volume, and I can manage the risk as well. Are you moving SL to break even? No, it's just already like a break even because I just secure 50% position. So now my stop loss somewhere here. I'm just going to be lose like a $4 to $5, something like that, not more than that, because I'll already secure like 50% position at the top. So now I'm just like, it's like opening of London. So yeah, just by depending on the volume. Even with the low load size, I executed with the low load size. Still, I just do manage the risk there because attempting the risky one structure. So let's see. Amazing lineage. Okay, are you moving as okay? I just already answered this one. So many people have shared charts in the MFU group. Kindly open those charts so that we can also benefit. Where someone just sent me the chart. Oh, Nicola just sent me the chart. Let me just look at this one. Wow, what a execution from the bottom. Like just like created a support, give some kind of confirmation candle, candle create a wick, break above the high depending on the volume. Very nicely done, very beautiful trade. This is something like totally makes sense from the bottom. This one is risky. If I was executed somewhere here, holding totally makes sense. So let's see. Let's see. Hmm, amazing, just amazing. You know what, buys also make sense from somewhere here, but that time it was just not showing volume. It just starts showing volume at the end when there's just like a few minutes left for the candle to close, and then it starts showing volume in it. Like, you know what, this candle when it just like broke above this whole consolidation area, this one, then candle create a wick. But depending on the volume, it also make totally sense. Okay. Okay, can we take but Castle, by that trade is so risky. Yeah, it's already risky. I just like continuously telling you it's a risky one, but I just like manage the risk here. Look at this one, already secure 50% position. I just like depending on higher time frame and the volume of opening of London, that it could continuously pushing upside. That's why I just like took this one trade. But I just continuously telling you guys, I'm just not gonna take this one if it's just like in a normal condition. Like it's depending on a daily time frame, depending on the H4, depending on the the opening of London. So it's a kind of free trade to me now. Right now it's risky one. Even I'm just like attempting something risky one, so it's just like a free one. I already secure 50% because the previous candle just do not have a upper wick, like a 50% probability. So that's why just like secure 50%. As this candle just closed with no upper wick, I quickly close my 50% because now I already executed with a trade which just already moved a lot. I already like executed on something which like risky one, and I just got a candle which just have no upper wick. So that's why I just secure 50% because now it's just become more risky. Now this trade just totally depending on the volume, and I'm just not gonna lose anything here. And I'm also a part of the thing which I just wanted to execute. So just make the combination among these all things, so you will just get the idea. Okay, but there were two resistance to the left, so yeah, just also continuously saying buddy Fahad, totally depending on the volume. Daily time frame H4, yes, that's why I just executed on this one. How much pip candle is stronger? Like if I want to take trade on M15, how much pips candle size could be good and strong confirmation so I can take trade according to M15 instead of M20? You know what, once the candles start printing in a bigger size, like easily, just like you can understand by understanding where you just going to be place your stop loss. If you just start getting like a bigger stop loss on a 30-minute time frame, then definitely just need to flip on a 50-minute time frame. Make sense? Just like calculate your stop loss. If you're just getting like a bigger stop loss, it means the candle size is just like bigger than the normal size of candle. So now you just need to like lower the lot size, then just execute with a higher stop loss, or just go with a 50-minute time frame. That also makes sense. So yeah, just like pushing upside now. It's just like it's the opening of London. It should not be behave like this. Okay, but it's a free one. I just no need to worry about. Cash bro, if you had lost here, how would you have learned from it? What was missing if we lose? How should we learn from the loss? Simply, I was just explaining, it just already moved a lot. It's just totally depending on the volume. The previous candle have no upper wick. If you just like getting scared that you were just going to be lose something, so you just write down you're standing at 15-16 pip, secure 50% position there. Just secure 50% position. So even if you just come down and hit your SL, you're just not gonna lose anything. So you will understand that you just attempt something risky one. So you just lower the load size, be a part of something, and manage the risk according to that one. When it's break the resistance with volume in candle closure of 30-minute, I will give my trade a second chance. Wow, Prince just wanted to give his trade a second chance, even if just like move a lot. Let's see, Prince. Very, very risky. You're just going to pretend something more risky than this one, which I am just like executed. Hey volume, where the hell are you? If this candle just close with a small bearish candle, if the next candle create a week and break above the high, wow. Here we go then. Look at this one. Daily time frame struggling. Daily time frame totally struggling. Can I see the weekly? Okay. We also nearby the weekly high. If it just break above its own high, it could be continuously pushing upside. But who knows? We'll see. So there's just like 2 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to close, and I'm just waiting. Okay. Today seems like volume is come back from summer vacations. Yeah, let's see. M15 close with small body, and can we take impulse buy? If you just like wanted to take impulse buy here, again you just need to depend on the volume, because right after a few pips there's just like another resistance. So again you just need to depend on the volume. So let's just let me just see this one. 666 dollar. Okay, let's just do this trade, or make it, can I make it like a break even one? Nah, I think so it will be better. Just already manage this one. Okay, so the 50 minutes just going to be close in few seconds, just in few seconds. 50 minutes just going to be close in few seconds, and just give me 2 minutes guys, just coming back. All right, wow, 250 pips, very nice. Okay, so you know what, as it just went in my favor, like how much, I'm just bringing my stop loss somewhere here, like a break even one. This one, how much I'm just gonna lose? Here, it's a break even to me. Already secure 50%. It's kind of break even to me. Alright, so 25 pips right now running on. If someone just in a trade, you guys need to like close 90% position. Guys, just close 90%. Just closed 90% position. Close full at 26 pips. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Very, very beautifully done actually. Wow, 30 pips. 30 pips. Don't you get FOMO when you win all those trades on stream, but your live account doesn't get it? What? Don't you get FOMO? What? What the hell you just write down there? Okay. Why you said like you were just like holding this one already, like this account? Just like look at the history. It's just like already standing at $335 in profits. See this one? Okay. So I'm just risking nothing. It's like a Wednesday. I'm expecting volume by depending on the high time frame. If it just come back, hit my SL, I'm just not gonna lose anything. Alright. So sometime I just like happy with 10-15 pips. Sometime I just like wanted to hold on to some trades. So I just try to make my trade a free trade if I just wanted to hold on to it. Make sense? So yeah. 30 pips. What else you guys just needed from Forex? 30 pips. Suppose you just like having like one load, it's just kind of $300. If you just like having like a five load, it's just kind of $1,500. If you just like running like 100 loads, it's just kind of $30,000. So just do not look at the load size because it's a properly educational account, I would say. So I would recommend you to look at the pips and look at the structure we are attempting. Sir, do you think gold will go up further or not? Yeah, actually, you know what? Right now, we're just standing right on the rejection on the left hand side. And if you just wanted to continuously pushing upside, it should have to be break above this high. It should be have to break above this high. But if that's why I'm just holding this one. This is like a very strong resistance area we are having on the left hand side. So if you just wanted to continuously pushing upside, it could be a very beautiful continuation. But if it just come back, hit my break even, so I just can't do anything. I like done with my trade. I like just like did provide you guys education, and I was just like continuously telling you how you can execute on a trade, how you can like close some partial when you just like executing on a risky one, when how you can load the load size, how you can be a part of that one, how you can manage the risk. So just like take these things totally with education, like what I'm just providing right now, how you just like become a part, even the market just already moved a lot. So yeah, just like understand this thing. And why I'm just holding, it's like a free trade, it's like a break even trade. If I just like come back, hit my break even, I'm just not gonna lose anything. I'm just not gonna lose anything. So why not? Okay, you learn something every day with you. Thank you so much. This is what I just wanted to teach actually. When it's break 4 hour rejection one, high probability to go high. Let's see, Prince. It's a very risky one because right after this rejection, there's just like another resistance on the left hand side. If we just want a continuation, we just need like a more volume in it to continuously pushing upside. Weekly just totally flipping upside. Daily breaking above the previous daily high. H4 breaking above the previous old rejection on the left hand side. So this candle should have to break above these rejection on the left hand side to continuously pushing upside. It's like very important one, very important resistance we are having on the left hand side. Why I'm just holding? If I'm just like in a normal market, if I just like not standing in a profits, definitely I will secure this position. 26 30 pips, it's just like more than enough for me. But I'm just like stake put on what I just like put on a stake right now. It's just like nothing, free trade. It's just like totally free one. So why not to take a chance? Why not to take a chance? So someone just in a trade, if someone just like executed with me, should have to be close 50% position, 90% position, 30 pips are just like more than enough. There's just like 6 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close, and I just wanted to see how this 30 minutes is going to be closed. Come on, just show me some guts. It's like very important to break above these rejections on the left hand side. It's like very important. Pre-London continuously pushing upside, and London opening is also showing some kind of same volume or same direction. So with the volume expecting this to break above this high for the continuation. There's just like 6 minutes left, 34 pips, 6 minutes left, 5 minutes left, 38 40 pips, breaking above the previous rejections. Very important for this candle to close above the resistance area. 38 40 pips. Wow, wow, 50 pips. Wow, wow, look at this one. What's just going on here? This is I can do now. I can bring my stop loss at break even. 45 pips. Wow, wow, 50 50. Let me just see H4. Wow, another resistance going to be tapped. This 30-minute should have to be show me some spike in it. Should be continuously pushing upside. 46 45 46, it's like more than enough. It's Thursday, depending on higher time frames, holding on to my trade. See how we can build confidence to hold on to some trade. It's just like, if it's just like a normal market, definitely just gonna close this one, just like risking my free trade now. Grab plus 50 pips. Wow, very nicely. Pavandeep, congratulations, buddy. 50 pips. Wow, 50 50 pips. Still, there's just like 4 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close. 50 pips. 55 60. Can I get like 60 pips? MFU is the key to success. Yeah, exactly. Just gonna get 60 pips. 60. Can I touch 60? 60 pips. Here we go. 61, 62. Live stream. Just at least like the live stream, bro. Guys, at least like the live stream. YouTubers. 65, 67, 68, 70. Can I get 70? 70. Can I get 72? All right. 3 minutes still left for the 30-minute candle to close. 72, 71, 70. All right, 70. Can I get 80? 70, 80. I think so. This must be more than enough. 70 pips. Wow. It could be continuously pushing up, sir, but it's just like this is how you can hold on to your trade actually. It's Thursday, expecting volume, executed with the buys depending on the volume, depending on the higher time frames, breaking above the high. Even it could continuously pushing upside, but like grabbing 70 pips here. Just grab like 70 pips. Look at this one. As I just executed as a risky one, continuously managing the risk. Candle just close with no upper wick, close 50% position, bringing stop loss as break even one, then grab like 70 pips. See this one. Sometimes we just like miss the move. Sometimes we just need to depend on the volume, like a high time frame with a combination of smaller time frame. Damn, I was late. Well done too, guys. Wow, I close another position at 60 pips. Let's go. Wow. So YouTube, guys, I just have like having just like a 38 likes on YouTube. It's like not fair to me. What do you do with emotions when you predict and miss out a trade you analyzed in multiple occasions? I have missed out on big opportunity and it is hard to be disciplined. Kamal, just go through the proper structure, go through the proper, I would say, process, and believe the process, and then continuously the same thing on a daily basis. Do the same thing daily. Like you just like need to have to stick with 1 to 2 trades. You just need to stick with 1 to 2, 1 to 2% risk of your capital. Just do continuously the same thing daily. So you will just get discipline. Once you just get discipline, you will start earning the money. And then also this thing will build some kind of patience in yourself. So then you will just wait for the proper structure to be formed, and then we'll try to give your trade a chance once the structure just formed there. Very nice. Okay, what is this? Okay, wow, what a beautiful move. 70 pips in the pockets. Okay, do you think impulse buy at the okay, move SL to 5 minute time frame, secure 40 pips? Very nice, Shahrukh Shah. Congratulations. Hold this trade, man. Please like the stream, guys. Like the stream, guys. Someone just like Hoop Dreams telling you guys to like the stream. So like it. This is huge one. Yeah. Top. Mashallah, mashallah. I bought a 7,500 dominant funding last week and I'm using 0.10 lot size. It looks slow to me. Do you think I should increase my lot size? So doesn't matter if it's just like slow one. Just like damn, why you just wanted to flip your life in one night? Just believe the process. Come slowly. Slowly will make you surely. Would you have entered on 15 impulse setup despite it moved 160 pips? Now? No way. Now 110% I would like to see some kind of resistance to be formed and then break above the resistance. Can I give my trade a chance? Then we'll think and might be I will just give my trade a chance. That totally makes sense. So yeah, see this one. This is actually sometime we just need to believe on the on some key levels. Daily. It's just totally depending on daily and higher time frame trade and depending on the volume of opening of London. So yeah, this totally was depending on volume. Okay, I enjoy this live stream. I'm glad I'm here. Thank you so much. Candle before previous 50 minute. This one? Yeah, actually, it's just like a risky one, I would say. You know why? Because right after a few pips, there's just like another resistance. Again, as I just like continuously telling, it's like depending on the volume, it makes sense. So yeah, here where I executed, I like close 50% position, manage the risk. So I just hold on because I just already standing in profit. It's like a Thursday expecting volume. The structure just like printed there. Higher probability it could be continuously pushing upside, but we just like grab 70 pips. What else you guys just needed there? 60 pips, 70 pips. Wow. So Marquis Fluidity University, this is what you just get if you just enroll in Marquis Fluidity University, a pure educational real platform. if you just like attempting my live stream, if you just like attempting like Raja Bro live stream. So whatever I'm just doing today is just all come from to Raja Bro. I just stick with one strategy, stick with one thing, never flip from one side to another side. Just like understand the process and keep grinding. You know what, still I'm just giving myself like another 2 years, like I'm expecting something. What will happen if I just like continuously doing the same thing for the next 2 years? It's arriving to the point we talked before. Which one? 3 3. Oh, you just delete the message. Why you just send that if you just delete the message? Okay. Wow, just like continuously pushing upside. Who knows that this is gonna happen? But just happy what we just got. We just like got more than the normal days. 70 pips there. 70 pips in our pockets. Still it's just pushing upside. But now definitely I will wait for the candle to create some kind of resistance. Then if I just create some kind of support, then we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. So I just need to remove these all uh, previous support and resistance. Now we're just having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Clean traffic on the left hand side. So now if I just want you to take a sell, I would like to see some kind of counter trade setup there. Just like a counter trade setup. Like if I just wanted to go for the sells, most of the people what they just do, like they just try to predict the market. Suppose that it just created some kind of a bearish candle, a single bearish candle. So what they will do, they will execute it by expecting this thing that market just already moved a lot. How much it will move more? Now just like create one bearish candle, very high probability it will continuously pushing down. So by predicting the market, they just try to take sell here. And then what happen? This will again reject from the bottom side and hit their stop loss, and they will be out. For counter trade setup, there should be proper structure there. You cannot predict the market, number one. You just need to wait for some kind of resistance to be formed, like let it create some kind of resistance, let it create some kind of support, as you just get your support here, then wait for the candle to break the support or close below the support. So this is a pure counter trade setup. You can grab few pips if this is like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time, proper counter trade setup, confirmation candle. Once you just get this kind of thing, this is like a counter trade setup phase actually. And in the same way, if you just wanted to go with the first candle, then first candle also should have to be close below the previous candle low. This is also look like the same structure as the counter trade setup. But right now, what I would like to see, I just wanted to see some kind of resistance to be formed. I would like to see some kind of support to be formed. If you just give me some kind of confirmation, I will go for the bias to retest the high again. So yeah, with the trend. Right, 3394 and big clean range upside, like we commented before, waiting new structure and see if we can got some peaks, because we have very nice range up and down. Yeah, I just need to wait for some new structure to be formed. That definitely makes sense. If you just wait for the structure to be formed now, higher probability you're just going to make money there. Very high probability. Okay, what should we see on chart to enter a trade? Draw on chart. What should need to see on the chart? Wow, someone just ordering me. For our resistance level, Kasser Bhai, you truly treat people with such kindness and respect. I haven't seen anyone else interact like you do. Respect, maybe Raja. Thank you so much for the compliment. And again, I just learned all the things from Raja bro. Again, I'm just repeating this thing. I'm just totally giving the credit to him. It's just not because I'm just working with him. I only do work with the quality peoples. This is what I'm just having motive in my life. I just wanted to spend life. I just wanted to spend my time, my work, just with the quality peoples, which is already doing great in their life. And a few other who show off their luxury lives, but you never show off, never acts. Yeah, this is like very important. Even you know what, Raja bro was just like start showing his car, and he just start getting on those cars and houses. Before that, I just remembered that continuously for 6 7 years he just didn't show anything. You will see the same Instagram account of him as you will see right now of mine. Like no cars, no bungalows, no watches, nothing. But once I just start getting these things, it will be automatically start uploading on it. So pure education. People will tell you we just bought the car, we will just like making a lot of money, but they will just never gonna tell you how they just like make the money there. If they just like try to impress the public, just wanted to build a community, they should have to be provide something which like benefitable for the others. They just like showing off. Like look at this one, you will just like get a only education here. It's just like a very boring page I am having right now. It just cannot entertain you. But if you just wanted to flip your life, if you just wanted to change your life, if you just have a common sense, then you will definitely follow this one, because it's just like providing you the education how you can make money in your life, how you can make your life better. And look at the same as it is like on a Raja bro. Look at this one, his account. See this one, like he's just like providing the education. Look these charts, how he's just making the money, how he just like bought these luxury cars, luxury houses. He just continuously providing the education here. Look at this one, charts, live streams, why he just executed on these trades. Look at this one, continuously explaining how you can execute on trade, what will make money for you. Look at this one. So just use the common sense and just understand the difference between the real ones and the fake ones. Just use the common sense. Does this make sense? Cash will buy Lambo in future, why not? Let's see. Today's example of high time frame are so strong. Yeah, that's why we're just using like a 30-minute time frame. Why we just use like a 30-minute time frame? Because it's just like stronger than the 50 minute and 30 minutes. So the more stronger time frame you're just using there, there's a higher probability that you're just going to be get some pips there, because the more higher time frame you just going to be choose, the more like a strong confirmation that will be. But if you just like got something with just like having a like a confirmation with a smaller time frame, with the combination of the higher time frame, all time frame just giving you the direction, there's a high probability you can grab more money than the normal one. What is monthly subscription of your group and how many live stream you provide weekly? So the monthly subscription of MFU Marquis Fluted University is like $138 per month. But if you just go through my given link in YouTube, you just can go, you just need to sign up from the given link and then just apply the code CAS15, QAS 15. So you just gonna get 15% off there, and you will just going to be get daily live stream like 5 days a week. We just never do stream on Saturday and Sunday. It's just like a off, market just closed that days. But if the market just opened, then definitely we will just try to like provide the education as well there. So 5 days you're just going to be get daily live stream, and this is how you're just going to be get the live stream. On Monday Raja bro will do the stream, Tuesday I will do the stream, Wednesday Raja bro will do the stream, Thursday I will do the stream, and Friday again will Raja bro will do the stream. And whenever Raja bro will not active or will just like stuck in some kind of meeting or some kind of urgent work, or he just like doing some other work, so then I will do the stream like if he's just like busy in some work. So you will just in short you're just going to be get daily live streams. Kaisa bhai, I'm waiting for retest setup to take buy. So just wait for the candle, Hunayan, just wait for the candle to create some kind of resistance. Let it create some kind of support, give you some kind of confirmation candle, tradable range, volume. So then just go with that one. That totally makes sense. Non-stop 240 pips. Wow, amazing move. Drove just go 240 pips. Some must be some from somewhere here. Oh, not from here even. Then where you just executed from here? Wow. Without any confirmation, you just like took a buy here. You must be from some institutional data you must be having with you. When Raja Bank used to be Wix don't lie. Yeah. Soon inshallah, yes. Okay. So let's just see. I'm also having the collaboration with Market Edge AI. Guys, what a beautiful tool. Let's see what Market Edge AI just telling us. Okay, just need to sign into it. I am okay, I'm just ready. Oh, what is this? Just wait. Just need to sign into it. Actually, here we go. So Market Edge AI is a perfect fundamental tool who just provide a real institutional data. Okay, so here's the gold. Anyone you can just like if you just like wanted to look at other pairs, you can choose from here. You can search assets. Yeah, look at this one. It will show you stocks, crypto, forex, indices. So we just wanted to go with the just gold analysis. So here's our gold, and let's just see what Market Edge AI. Oh, look at this one. It's just like continuously like providing the data. Intraday just bullish, daily bullish, weekly bullish. It's just like clearly showing us the direction actually. The slightly pullback is gold is driven by higher US Treasury yields, increasing the opportunity cost of it. So right now, technicals and fundamentals both are actually supporting us. Wow. So geopolitical trade intentions of US labor data enforcing gold appeal as a defensive asset despite short-term profit taking. So look at this in profit taking and USD 10%. So USD getting like a weaker right now. US Treasury yields 40%. US tariff on India is 30%. Fed rate cut bets is 20% as well. So yeah, it's just like making the dollar in a weakness. So high probability gold should pushing to the upside. Look at this one. 1 hour bullish, daily bullish, and weekly bullish. And if you just like come back on the chart after looking at fundamentals, let's just see if these fundamentals just like giving us some kind of confirmation on the technical. So look at this one. These fundamentals totally like showing the bullish structure right now on a technicals as well. Tension between US Russia also push up gold. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Also, you know what? The most thing I just like about this one is just like continuously giving live headlines. Like we're just going to be get some headline. If we just look at forest factory, just going to be get headline right after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it will upload there, and in that 10 to 15 minutes you will just miss the move. But here on at Market HAI, you will just get in the few seconds, like it is something like something happened, and it's just it will be just appear here. So yeah, this is something I just really love about it. Like using this Market at GI, I just made money during the FOMC. I just made money during the NFP as well. So yeah, really such a great tool. So we're just moving towards like AI technology right now. So just need to adopt these kind of things. And at the end, if you just like go through my link, if you just use the code QAS20, you just going to be get like 20% off. I also have a collaboration. I just always would like to work with the quality people. I just like already told you there. CAS 20. Oh, QAS 20. 20% off. They just like offering me, yeah, huge discount. All the products having discount with me. Even if you just like using Dominion funding, you will just get 10% off. On Magic Keys, you will just going to be get like 25% off. On MT5 Simulator, you're just going to be get like 50% off. Wow. It's a discounted brand, Castle. Yeah. Okay. So I think so. I should now head off now. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Tomorrow is Friday. Raja bro will do the stream. So I will see you guys. I will catch you on Tuesday. Till that, be safe, be careful. I would say don't try to force yourself for the execution if you just never saw something on the chart. Wait for the structure to be formed, let it appear, then just give your trade a chance and grab few chunks there and just get out of the trade and then just close the chart. So yeah, thank you so much for having me. So stay tuned, take care, bye bye.